Come here to pioneer. I bring the light to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law thread. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to...
It's your man Uncle Jimmy, and today I have another special banger for you. Alright, now listen, before we get into this video, you know exactly what you need to do. You need to go ahead and drop that like real quick, man. Go ahead and drop the like so we can get this video up to the recommended, man. Really appreciating the likes that I've been seeing recently. So let's go ahead and continue that momentum. Go ahead and drop that like if you haven't already done so. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like literally, subscribing to the channel shows exactly how you truly feel about me and this rare build movement and what I've been doing all in all just for actual builds, man. I got like 8-9 different series going on at one time, so hopefully you really appreciate that. Go ahead and drop that subscription. And of course, I do have membership opportunities, so all you have to do is just check out the link in the description or just head over to my channel, click the join button and see the 3 different tiers that I have to offer, right? Now let's get straight into this video. The Rim Protector, right? The Rim Protector was one of those builds that I genuinely loved in 2K19. If you didn't know, I was a lockdown, so I had a lockdown defender build, and I also had a Rim Protector that I was working on before, you know, obviously 2K20 came out and I stopped grinding on it. But I just love pure lockdown builds, and the Rim Protector was one that was really, really dope. And I made a Rim Protector, and let's just say it wasn't really that good. Yeah, that's about the best way I'm gonna put it. Right, so as you can see right here in the video, whew, I don't know what I was thinking, but again though, like back in the day, I mean, I was just excited to get the name, but all in all, it's just all over the place. It's sloppy. I have a mid-range shot, I have a post fade. I didn't max out 3 or free throws. I only had 1 shooting badge. As you can see, defensively, I had no perimeter defense. I had playmaking badges for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's just all over the place, like literally all over the place. And then on top of that, I was a power forward and I wasn't a center. And obviously, as you know, as a center, you get more badges defensively. So, I mean, all in all, it was just all over the place and it needed to be readjusted. So this is well overdue to do a revisited series of the pure Rim Protector. So my nephews and nieces, let's hop right into it. All right, so first and foremost, we want to go with the slashing and defensive pie chart. Okay, so last time I feel like you can go between this pie chart here or this pie chart, but to be 100% honest with you, if you're gonna have shooting pie chart, it takes a whole different type of build style, because that basically what that means here, what you're gonna be doing is being a cone and be doing a lot of pick and popping and that type of deal. And I just feel like the Rim Protector, that's just not really a solid build for a Rim Protector. It's not a comp build, right? To make an ideal Rim Protector build, to me, this is where you want to go. All right, now when it comes to the actual physical profile, right, you want to go with the well balanced, because what that's going to do is not much of a difference. If you go up here to strength, your speed goes from a 63 to balance is just a 62, right? And then if you was to do vert, where's the vert at? Right here, it goes to a 60 to a 56. So it's not that much of a difference, but you keep your strength. All right, so I want to go here with that 95 strength, that speed, and that vert. All that's going to be really, really solid, especially once I adjust the height. Okay, so what you want to do here is we want to go max out on our close shot. We want to max out our driving layup, and we want to max out, our driving dunk to a 74. Do not max it out. All right, it's going to change the name. Right, and then what you want to do is you want to go 90 on your standing dunk. So that's going to give you 16 finishing badge upgrades. All right, then you want to max out everything here. Right, what that's going to do is that's going to give you 7 shooting badges, and that's all you need. If you don't know, like I said, this is one of the best, most slept on type builds all in all, the 610 paint beast, 610 two-way playmaker. All you need is just these 7 badges here, and it's comp. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous of how well you can shoot with just 7, right? Now what you want to do here is you want to go 78 on your interior defense. You want to max out your perimeter, your lateral quickness, your steals, your blocks, and then you want to go 79 on your offensive rebound and then 79 on your defensive rebound. So now that's going to give you 16, 7, 1, and 20. Extremely calm. And actually, it's one of those builds that I was like, man, you know what? It's not that much different than the Paint Beast, which to me, the 6'10 Paint Beast is just OP. The 6'10 two-way Playmaker's OP. And now you can throw in the 6'10 Rim Protector as being OP. What I want to do is real quick before I go into the actual attributes, you want to go burly, define, and like I said, listen, and I tell people over and over again, this is all cosmetic. You can literally go slight and have the same performance as if you was built. So it's all about what type of player you want and how they look. Okay, so don't get caught up into the body type. I know some of y'all still ask me that and said, well, I heard that, you know, no, it's not true. All right, so it's all cosmetic. 100% is backed by every single developer that I've spoken to. It's just cosmetic, all right? So don't get caught up in that, all right? I just go with built and burly because obviously they're centers, and I just want to go built and burly, just try to look for that that style of what my rim protector is. I want my rim protector, since I am a rim protector, I want it to look like burly or bulk, whatever. But I could just go slight if I wanted to. As you know, if something builds, if I feel like, you know, the build name is something more of a finesse player, I go with slight, or I go with compact, or, you know, a solid, something like that. But just keep that in mind. It's 100% cosmetic, right? Now, from the height, you want to go 6'10", right? Then what you want to do with your weight, you want to get your weight to 252, all right? And what that does is that gets you right at that 95 strength that you wanted to go with, right? And to me, like, again, your interior defense goes up too, but nothing else changes, all right? So if you see right here, I go to 253, my lateral quickness drops. So 252 is that perfect sweet spot to where nothing changes and you're able to get two on your interior defense, all right? Now, for your wingspan, of course, you want to max that all the way out to 91.8. So now let's just look at a couple of things, right? Your offense and defensive rebound will go to an 84. So, of course, that's going to be solid no matter what. Your blocks are just going to be off the charts with a 95 block, a 76 steal, and then you also will have a 75 perimeter defense and an 80 interior defense. As you can see with the driving dunks, this is what makes it really dope. You have an 87 driving dunk. That means you'll be able to get all the contact dunks. Of course, your standing dunk will be at 92. So that's going to be really, really good also. And then, of course, for your shooting, you have a 66 mid-range shot and you have a 52 three-point shot with 7 badges, right? And of course, you know, someone like me that's, you know, grinding close to legend, it's going to be OP just to have those additional 10. Also, that's 17 shooting badges for this build. So, I mean, well, 17 shooting badge upgrades for this build. So all in all, you can't ask for a better build. 100% well-rounded. This is definitely a comp build. So if you want to have a rare build name that, again, that plays like a meta build, this will be that build. 100% solid. You do not need to be 7 feet. I can tell you over and over again, all of them, you know, all of us stage players, all of us, you know, we consider comp players. Nobody's running around with 7 foot, 6'11" builds. Most of them are 6'10", 6'9", because it's so OP of the pick and roll defense. You have to be involved in that pick and roll defense. And of course, the smaller you are, the better you're going to be quick, the quicker you're going to be laterally. And, you know, like, again, this is a tidbit for, you know, a lot of my nephews and nieces that just want to become better 2K players, or just want to be in that community of, you know, just considered, you know, the better players in the community. These are the type of builds you want to look at because it's so versatile and it's able to help you out a lot. All right. So, of course, here you can go either or, glass cleaner or rim protector. But for me, it just for the, like, again, for the name, it just makes sense to have the rim protector take over. Right. So that's what we're going to go with. And then there you have it, a rim protector. OK, so let's go ahead and test the build out real quick. Let's get them to 99 and let's talk about some of these badge upgrades. Right. So get them to 99. There we go. All right. So for here, what you want to do is obviously you want to go contact finisher Hall of Fame. You also want to go with your consistent finisher on silver. You want to go with your fancy footwork on gold. That's important, right? You want to go with your putback boss on gold. That's extremely important also. And then your last but not least, you want to go pick and roller Hall of Fame. This is a very unique type setup, okay? So basically what I'm showing you here is that what you're basically going to be doing most of the time is just setting screens, rolling to the basket, right? You don't need to put much on your Lob City. If you want to put this one on, just go ahead and do bronze Lob City if you wanted to. But for the most part, this is what the setup that would be great. Pick and roller, rolling straight to the basket, getting dunks, catching the ball in transition, hop stepping, getting a dunk, getting a rebound, putting it back up. Put back bounce, I'm falling more and more and more in love with as I start to play and mess around with the badges. I just really can tell the difference of when I immediately get a rebound and go back up with it. It's just crazy how much contact dunks I get when I do that. So I just love that. Like anybody who doesn't, especially as an old head, who doesn't love contact dunks, but I can tell that I get a lot of contact dunks when I have putback balls on, especially when I have it on gold and Hall of Fame. So it's really up to you. You can do it either or, but it's really dope. And again, like I said, it's your build, so you can do it any way you want to. I'm just giving you my 2%, right? So what we're gonna do here is that you wanna get your quick draw on gold, you wanna get your catch and shoot on gold, and then your last one, you wanna get your range extender. And that's all you need, all right? You're gonna be able to cook up with this. You don't need anything else. It's just so funny how you can just sit there in the mid-range every single time, catch and knock it down, right? I love these type of builds. These are my favorite builds to make. Obviously, I have my two-way playmaker, and I love that thing so much, right? So this is something that I love to play with this badge setup. Now, you can do whatever you want with your badge setup. I would, you know, like I said, hitting legend is going to be OP with this. But, I mean, like, I know some of you, if you feel like you need, you know, like, if you want more badges outside this, then take your quick draw off. You don't need quick draw. If you're, you know, like you're going to be open, and a lot of times you're going to be left open because they're not going to guard you because you're just like a center rim protector. You can do that. Maybe you can take that off if you want to. Then next I would say go with your hot zone hunter. That's gonna be really good. But you'll be perfectly fine just like this. And then if you see yourself being more in the corner, then you can go corner specialist. But all in all, it's 7 badges is perfect. You don't need much, right? Here what I will say go with bailout on bronze. That's all you need. Bailout on bronze is the most slept on playmaking badge. A lot of people do not have bailout. I do not know why. If you are a shooting archetype or you're an archetype that shoots, you need bailout on bronze. It literally saves lives. I'm telling you, right? Here with your 20 badges, of course, what you want to do is you want to go with your clamps. You got to go with your clamps on Hall of Fame, your Intimidator on Hall of Fame, your Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame, and of course your Rim Protector Hall of Fame, right? These right here are must-haves. Then, of course, you know me, I'm all big about Bronze Interceptor. I'm all big on Chase Down just for the animation. And then, of course, your box out on Silver. Now, of course, you can go either way there's many ways that you can go outside of that. Again, I'm really big on just play style. It's a matter of how you play. So if you play differently, match your badges up the way you play. I just go ahead and go with badges to let you know how I play and what I prefer. But all in all, when you're a 6'10 build like this and you have Hall of Fame clamps, you're able to literally help on the pick and roll. It is so hard for a guard when he has 2 solid defenders guarding that pick and roll. So if I have a lockdown that's guarding ball, and then I come up with my center setting the screen and I'm hedging and I have Hall of Fame clamps, it makes it so hard, right? So that's why you want to be that 6'10 to be able to literally get in front and help on that pick and roll defense, really, really quick on the offense and transition. And then also the big thing is being able to move laterally to be able to help in the pick and roll, but also just to be able to help in all, just being quicker to getting the rebounds. You're quicker to go ahead and get into that box out, get yourself in position. So all in all, the game is built for you to be smaller. So please understand that this is not meant for you to be 7'3". They want you to play more like real NBA. They're trying to be more simulated this year. And obviously, when you're looking in the NBA right now, a lot of players are just going to be somewhere between 6'10 and shorter, especially at a center position. There's no more of those 7 foot. Actually, there's only one 7'3" player in the league that actually plays. And then outside of that, if you look at some of the great players, from your Joel Embiid to your Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, obviously before he got hurt, those centers, Karl Anthony Towns, all these guys are 6'10". Joel Embiid, of course, is 7 feet, but most of these guys are 6'10", right? And 6'9". So understand that being tall is just not something 2K wants you to be. So that's why you're greatly rewarded for being shorter. And trust me, do not be intimidated by being shorter, because it helps your vert, which vert helps on rebounds. And again, like I already expressed, lateral quickness, helping on perimeter defense, that type of deal is perfect, all right? So I don't want to over talk it, but there you go, my nephews and nieces. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and drop a like, sub to the channel. Check out my membership opportunities. And of course, you know I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, man. And when I say I'll be back really soon with another banger, I think I know what day I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about tomorrow. I'm out.
Yeah. Rare form, yeah.